I have a problem where I want to do too many things. Like, I think I start too many hobbies and then never really commit to any of them. And this has been happening to me for as long as I can remember, especially with art and drawing. Over the years, I've always drawn, but I've never really set the time aside to properly learn how to draw. Probably since middle school, and honestly, it's been on and off through all these years of trying to get into art and then getting mad that I'm not improving and then stopping, or I just lose motivation. I just get these bursts of motivation to do things, and then suddenly, because I have so many things that I want to do, I end up doing none of them. Because it's like, I want to be good at the things that excite me, but it takes time and consistency and effort, and sometimes I just don't want to do things, especially after work. And right now I have found consistency with something, which is making these videos, which is honestly the most fun part about it, is probably making the thumbnails and editing the videos. But I think now that I'm doing things, at least with this, I'm doing it consistently and I'm putting in the effort to get it done. I think that I can start applying this to my other hobbies that I start, and then kind of like drawing. And the thing with drawing is that you pick up the pen or the pencil and it's like you reset if you haven't done it in so long. And I've been looking at YouTube videos about learning how to draw, and one popped up today that recommended some courses that are free, which is what I kind of need because I don't have money. But I think I'm gonna follow the course that basically go through all the fundamentals, and it's structured. That's also something that is difficult for me to get into hobbies because there's no structure, there's no time limit, there's no, oh, this is due on a certain day at a certain time. And it's like, well, if no one is making me do this, why do I have to do it? And then that's just like a loop. And even though I do initially find things exciting and I want to do all of it, I eventually just lose the motivation to keep going. But I think like finally pushing myself to do things and tell other people, I feel like telling other people about it has definitely helped me, like motivated me to put in effort and actually do these videos. But also I can feel like myself being motivated to do other things, especially the art slash drawing slash coloring, painting. I feel like that's something that I've always wanted to do ever since I was a kid. And I did used to go to art classes, but then I think I got rejected in middle school, and then I just didn't do art anymore. as consistently probably ever. But over the years, I've tried to get back into it, and then I lose motivation, and I gain it back again. And right now, I think I'm stable enough, even though I am pretty busy with everything else in my life. I think that I can commit to creating things while also, like, keeping up with my responsibilities in school and at work, even though I don't get money for it. And you don't get money for your hobbies either, unless you're good at them. And even then, it's if you put yourself out there and you want to sell the stuff that you make. But I think that with effort and having people support you, even if what you do you think is like mediocre or not good enough, I think even just trying and putting yourself in a position where you're doing things is like, I think it's important. And also, I kind of forgot what I was saying. I just think that putting in effort, even though it's difficult, and telling people about what you want to do, or just putting it out into the universe, whether it be through speaking it or writing it down, saying it into the void, telling it to your pets, writing about it online. I think just putting that and setting yourself up to have some success, even just saying it, I think kind of like makes you put in the effort. Because honestly, I wouldn't have done these videos if I wasn't at a point where I felt comfortable finally putting myself out there and just being tired of not, like just being tired in general. I think doing this has really helped me become more like open, and honestly it's helped me a lot with work, even though it's only been like 2 or 3 days. I felt confident to like actually do things without being that nervous. And I just think that, I don't know, I feel like I have so many hobbies that I want to do, and I just don't have the time to do them, which is like the best excuse, because, you know, I know people who have kids and are also in school, and they have to do like a bunch of stuff, and they also engage with their hobbies. They have like side hustles or whatever. And me, I don't have kids, but I do go to school and I do work. And it's like, okay, I just have to find some little tiny space, find some time out of my day to do something that I enjoy and I feel fulfilled with. And there's like so many hobbies that could fit under that category for me. but the only one I've talked about is drawing. But I also like learning languages because I am bilingual, but I want to learn more, like, to be able to communicate with other people. Because I think that's so cool to be able to communicate with people everywhere. And also, what's another thing? I can't really think of anything else right now. But, yeah, I think it's important to have hobbies and have the confidence to, or at least find a way to motivate yourself to show up and put in effort for what you want and for what makes you happy.